or the chick, Elaina Glam, that's here on Mondays and Wednesdays. But today is Friday. It means Fridays are a drag. What's the tea, everybody? Hi, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm La Diva Deluxe, or the chick Elaina Glam, that's here on Mondays and Wednesdays. But today's Friday, that means Fridays are a drag. And in today's video, honey's, we're doing this fabulous tutorial of hopefully recognizable look by Rasha O'Hara from RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star Season 6, and that's her winning look. Purple, that was called I See a Queen. And we're gonna be doing this. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring notification bell so YouTube notifies you of all new videos I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. And I also go live every Monday. Do follow me on social media. All the links are down below, as well as my Patreon group. So like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into this fabulous tutorial. Before we get into this fabulous tutorial, I wanted to check out my fabulous glasses that look nothing like hers, but these are saved from the tutorial I did for Juna Birch, and they were painted with a pink nail polish. Now they're painted with a white waterlines and black. A little bit of eyeball situation going on. Hopefully they look like eyeballs. I don't think they do, but anyway, we got the glasses. So this is the I See a Queen. So the challenge was to create a character for Drag Tots, and she created characters called I See a Queen. She had eyeballs on her arms, on her gloves, and also on her hands, I think fingers, and some other places, and on the glasses. I got the purple skin down, but that's the only eyeballs you're getting, people. So we're gonna be doing this look, because I loved Rasha and I love what she created. If you guys been watching my channel, you know how much I love purple, and this look was right after my heart. So let's get right into this. So as usual, the eyebrow tattoo is covered with concealer, kind of sloppily because we're gonna face paint, so it's gonna be all hidden by purple. So I used a bunch of stuff, I'm gonna tell you. Got a palette here, and it might not be enough, but it might be, so we don't know. I might mix more. I mix the blue, the pink, the white from the Eye Magic palette, and this is just a regular cream paint. What do you call them? Grease paints. They're very greasy. That's why I added a little bit of eyeshadow primers. That's from AliExpress. It's called Becky Sue. Very classy. Purple and white. So those two, I find these to be a little less greasy, so I figured mix this together and might not be as bad to set. Because usually grease paints are very, very messy to set, and I'm like, I just don't have patience right now. So I'm using dry sponge because I find that with grease paints, wet sponge is not really helpful. It kind of smears everything around and absorbs. And we want to make sure I'm purple. We want to make sure I'm purple. Okay, now we got an even base, and I stand by it. I think that was a good idea to mix the grease paints with these. It created smoother texture. Taking a flat brush and some more white grease paint and some more white primer mixed together. I'm gonna highlight, because I'm thinking might as well treat this as any drag look and do the cream first. Again, I don't have any receipts or any videos of Rasha doing this look, but I assume she would do the creams first. Just thinking how fast they have to get ready there. I can't even imagine them doing this, like this kind of look in 1 hour. I mean, I don't think I would ever last on that show, literally. now I'm taking this brush. It's from BoxyCharm, Luxy, flat contour. Actually, I'm gonna use it for that purpose, and it's all purple. Actually, don't really like it that much. That's why I'm using for grease paints, because I don't use my good brushes for this kind of stuff. For some reason, this kind of thing is off-putting to me. I like smaller brushes for contour. So mix in purple, dark blue and pink to make purple. Just pretty much mix it as I go. I know that Russia likes to round up the cheeks, kind of like this, to make it more feminine, I guess. Okay, let's set this with a little bit of powder and eyeshadow mixed together. Mixed a little white eyeshadow, just you can use any cheap eyeshadow you don't feel sorry about. A little purple eyeshadow, and a little translucent powder. The reason being because translucent powder usually takes away the color. So when you face paint, what I found, especially with grease paints, they're very greasy. Duh. Obviously, they're very greasy. So when you start to set with translucent powder, it kind of makes it a little yellowish and takes away the color. Even now you can see a little bit, but since I mixed scraped off with eyeshadow, like purple eyeshadow, white eyeshadow, and mixed it with the translucent powder, now we get a little better coverage and a little less yellowing. So the palette we've been destroying is actually Morphe Vinaigrette. It's not a bad palette, but it's not the best, and I was really mad at the cake liners, which are not cake liners, alright? So I've been using the purples here to contour with, because why not? Going between these two colors, more of a warmer purple, on a gesso brush. Actually, it's called face paint brush, which is interesting. I decided to contour with it. I rarely use it for some reason. Okay, so her contour starts high, above the ear, and goes into the nose, like around the cheek. Most queens just contour straight down, kind of make it very sucked in look. Very snatched. Hers is like this. To me, it actually feminizes face because it creates this rounded cheekbone. So I agree with Russia on this one. I like the way she contours actually. Gesso brush, and this is Gesso 234, a Luxe Smoky Shader. It's just flat, but it's fluffy, so it's easier to paint the nose and blend it. So I'm using the same two shades as I used for the contour. We're gonna just snatch the nose. I took some screenshots. I'm always a sneaky one. If you guys are wondering how I'm getting ideas without tutorials, I go back to the episode and I go back to the workroom where they show them. Sometimes I don't get lucky and there's not many clips of them doing makeup, but most of the time, as they're painting, they're talking. So I take screenshots in between the painting so I can see the process actually. So I got pretty lucky with Marsha. She's got quite a few shots of how she was painting. Okay, so baked with some white powder, Mayron, and also translucent mixed together. I might add some more purple afterwards if this whites out too much, but for now this is just gonna catch the fallout. So I'm trying to achieve her eyebrow. Her eyebrow is not very like downwards pointing, so my natural eyebrows are more pointy, so I'm going to try to lift them a little bit. So I struggled and we achieved this. So this is gonna be dark at the end. I'm just kind of sketching for now with the same powders, the same exact eyeshadow, so the brow brush. Just gonna create the shape, and then at the end of this look I'll probably add some dark pencil or something darker. So I've started something here. Since I started to trash this palette with face paints, I'm gonna continue using it. It's actually not a bad palette. I don't know why I haven't been using it. I think I just got mad about the cake liners. So now we're going to go into the same colors with just a fluffy brush. This is something from BoxyCharm, a medium size. I'm going between those two purples and I'm gonna just get into the crease. This is a very easy look actually. I find when you do a face paint and everything blends and melts well. I pretty much applied all of the face paint all over the lid, so I'm actually using that as a primer, which I would not recommend for most people. But I have very dry skin, so for me actually it blends like butter because I'm so dry. It's actually a plus. That's the advantage of hormones issues. And I'm gonna immediately add some black on a smaller brush. This is a Moda brush, a pencil brush. We'll go into black from this palette. I'm not lifting the palette because those are the only shades they have there, the purples, the two purples on the black. So what I'm using. I'm going to a low lash line immediately because she's got a very smoked low lash line. Bam! The waterline is done and I put eyeshadow on top of the gel liner. I used the black pencil from Beauty Bay. It's good, but to lock it in I put eyeshadow into the waterline, and I would not recommend it if you have sensitive eyes because it might be a little problematic, but I'm used to it. I beat my eyeballs often, so I can get away with it. Back to purple, smaller lavish brush. Just gonna smudge it. She had a very smoky under eyes, so right up my alley. I mean, when I saw the purple look, I'm like, this is so me. I love purple. If you've been watching my channel, I love purple. I love purple, pink, blue, and green. I mean, I love all bright colors, but purple and pink are probably my two favorites. So I'm gonna add some white on the brow. We can clean it up later, even better. But I'm just using some fluffy brush, and this is just up 234 like smoky shader. I'm gonna go into the white from the same palette. Just gonna press it on. So I already have wet base here. So all that primer and grease paint, it's all under my brow, so I don't even need anything extra. It sticks very well. Besides, I don't want it to be extra white because the look is purple, so I want white to be minimal. I might add pale purple from this palette. Beauty Bay pastel. So you guys, if you lack blend out colors, this is gonna be a best friend. Cheap and cheerful. You get this, the pastels, you can blend out a lot of stuff. Because sometimes palettes just lack light colors. And this palette is a big helper. So I did a very basic cut crease with the same white base and put the white shadow on top, and now I use glitter glue and I use this one. It's pretty good actually. Base Booster by BH Cosmetics, and we're gonna go with glitter because I can't tell what she had there, but I imagine it was glitter because she was very shiny all over. So I'm gonna use this purple and this silver. I'm pretty sure they're from the same Avani palette. At least the silver is. This is a depotted palette. I depotted all kind of glitters from different places. Just because I wanted to have glitters in the same place. It's very convenient, guys. If you have a chance, if you do something like this, you can actually get a use of your pressed glitters and not just have a afterthought. I know most people don't like pressed glitters, but I don't mind them. Some formulas are better than others. Like Morphe, I find them pretty good actually. Perfusion pressed glitters are the best to me. And yeah, if you use glitter base, you can really make anything work. And having a palette like this gives you, see, I put them in kind of a rainbow formation. And I have another palette in the cooler tones and blues and greens, so it all makes sense. And I've got my cat hair hanging, of course. So I put some ABH eyeliner on because this is, like Miss agrees with me, ABH eyeliner will go over anything, including glitter. Just a basic eyeliner. Now I'm using white This is NYX Epic Wear. Just gonna add some white. She definitely had some white here. Not sure if she had NYX, but mine is gonna be NYX. Just like this eye, do the other one. So I put the eyelashes on. This is the regular, all covered with paint. All covered in paint. So these are 2 pairs of AliExpress, Amazon actual lashes, and they're already big and fluffy. When you pair them, stack them, it's gonna be true drag lashes. So lip liner, obviously I'm going to outline, overline, and this is actually an eyeliner. I think LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in the color Vivid. And let's hope it's gonna work. I'm not even removing the paint on my lips. I'm just not feeling it. Like it's like if you start removing the lips, it's gonna kind of drag everything off. Like I'm not playing. It's a good color actually. And this is a perfect occasion to use Colored Rain lipstick in the color Bodacious. This is just the right color, I believe. Look at that. Perfect match. Okay, I think we're ready for the final look, and let the dragulation commence. I think that's from Drag You, isn't it? Anyway, I'll put something appropriate on and I'll be right back. She's here. Raja O'Hara, I see a queen. Trying not to reveal my skin here, but what do we think? I mean, I'm liking it because it's purple. When I saw purple, I'm like, yes, I gotta do this. Almost ended up doing Cameron Michaels look. No shade to Cameron Michaels, but that was a must. So I also added some highlighter. This is just the eyeshadow from old Morphe palette. On the lips, on the cheeks, everything brought in together. I did something here with the water activated paints. Those were pink for Juno Birch. And I put water activated white paint and a little bit of eyeballs. It's like by the end of the tutorial I get so tired. This is like almost 9 and my cat is hungry as usual. My husband is out of town, so at least I don't have to feed one of them. But this was like, I'm just gonna paint a couple of eyeballs and call it a day. I'm feeling it. So what do you guys think? What do you think about the finale? Who do you think is going to win? Well, this video is gonna come out after the next episode, the final 4. So I don't even know, I'm filming it on Tuesday. So next episode comes out like early morning Thursday. So I usually watch it on Thursday. So, and my video comes out on Friday. So by Friday we're gonna know some new developments. But for now, Raja was the winner of the previous episode and she's in the top 4, which I'm very happy about. Wilma and I discussed it. If you don't know who Wilma is, Wilma Fingerdo is amazing. And we're doing a collab together, a chin wag. So yeah, so Wilma loves Raja and I was just thinking about it. She's absolutely right. Raja is so much better this season and All Stars, like her whole personality and everything. She worked on her attitude since the first season she was on, her season. This last challenge she did so well. So I'm glad I did her look and I'm totally feeling it. And the best part, I didn't have to wear any eyeballs because she didn't wear any contacts. I'm like, easier for me, my own brown eyeballs. So leave me a comment below as usual. Who do you think is going to win and who is your favorite to win? You know, with All Stars you never know because it's a game within the game and there's something else coming up and we're gonna find out. This is gonna be all kind of drama. Anyway, so like this video if you enjoyed it, give this video a big thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and also go live every Monday. Do ring notification bell so you get notified of all the new stuff I upload. And also follow me on all the social media. I'm on TikTok now, Instagram, Twitter. I'm not very active on Twitter, but Instagram, and trying to get active on TikTok. This is gonna be a TikTok, by the way. Watch out, people. So huge thank you to all my patrons. I have a Patreon group. The link is also in the description box. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next fabulous video, darlings. Bye!